Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm working with what I got here at work, you guys. So here at work today, back to doing security again. Did have an interview for loss prevention on Friday of last week. The Friday that just passed, I had an interview for loss prevention. So, well, technically it's not loss prevention, it's actually asset protection. So it's an asset protection security officer, full time. Their full time is, the pay is higher, the hours are a little lower, but the outcome is where I work at the moment, how I'm working at the moment, where I'm at the moment. I only get paid $17.50, and I max out to 18, and oh god. What's going on, boss?
Oh, yes.
¿Cómo
Albers
estamos?
Organic.
Albertson?
Albers Organic.
Oh, Albert, mire, pues ahí derecho y
Así
va,
como me metí.
sí, como se metió, es ahí todo derecho y vas allá donde están los otros tres, allá se va va a ser línea, va a formar línea ya.
Ajá.
Allá están el otro guardia. Ese es el
Oh,
inbound.
Oh.
Acá estamos el outbound.
Ok.
Sí.
Gracias.
Huh? So yeah, a lot of people coming over here thinking it's, you gotta come over here and check in. You good? All right. Have a good day. So, some of y'all might be saying, Jose, but isn't it a lot easier doing security? Yes, it is doing a lot easier doing security, but this is the thing, you guys. Great morning. I say great night. It's supposed to be great morning. But anyways, yes, it is much easier. I'm not gonna lie. Security is much easier. You practically don't do much, But why am I wanting to go into asset protection or loss prevention? This is the reasons why. Better pay, more responsibilities, and then you get a company that's willing to treat you right. Well, not all companies do, but I mean, I'm trying to seek growth. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for growth. I'm looking to grow within the company. And I think if all goes well and I do get a call within the next couple days, hopefully within the next couple days, they said it's gonna take about a week for the whole process to go through, but if not, I do have another company that I'm looking at still. I'm waiting to see what they say. Depending on what they tell me, I'm end up going probably stay with them. So it's not a loss right now. So I'm more, I'll put it like this. So if I were to go and get the position is actually in Ontario, California. So I will be leaving Moreno Valley and go to Ontario, California for the position. But if for whatever reason the Ontario position falls out and doesn't get me, then I will be going to the position, hopefully, the same thing, asset protection. It's a asset protection team member for a place that's here, Riverside. Which, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I mean, from where I'm at, I'm only 3 minutes away. And from where I live at the moment, from my apartment to the job, it's only 8 minutes away. The only difference between the other job is about a 45-minute drive, but the outcome of that is that we will be moving from Moreno Valley to Ontario. That's the good thing. I think the benefit about it, of that job, is that we'll be able to leave Moreno Valley. I'm not gonna just up and go move somewhere else without having a stability elsewhere. So yeah, so at that moment, there's not much overtime here for this job. I was working at another post, but for whatever reason, the client decided to remove me from that post. And I believe what the reason is, you guys, is I can't stand for long periods of time. And I was working in outbound. My back is messed up. I'm not sure if you guys follow me from the beginning of my videos. I got hurt for a company called JBS, which I'm allowed to talk about it now because the case already settled. I got hurt on the job. Well, I didn't get hurt on the job. I got hurt for another company called Primeline. It's like some people, it's okay to tell them, "Hey, have a good morning, have a great night." They don't answer back. I'm like, I put all that work into it, all that energy to tell you, "Have a great morning, have a great night," because your fucking wife probably don't tell you shit, or your girlfriend don't tell you shit, or your Sancho don't tell you shit, and right here, being a nice guy, telling you guys something, and you guys don't reply to me with nothing. Fuck you guys. But anyways, so yeah, so the main possibility of moving is due to my job. If for whatever reason the one from going to Ontario falls out and say I have to stay out here because the other job decided to get me here, which I don't mind because that job is the same one like the one out there. The one out there, it's the hours are a little bit lower, but the pay is higher. So technically, when I have to bust my ass or bust my butt to do, say, 90 hours here. Okay, I think the maximum hours I've done with this company, with this interior company, I've done upwards of 75 hours a week. 70 to 75 hours. Me to do 75 hours, it's a matter of working 7 days straight. Nobody wants to work 7 days straight. Nobody wants to do Monday through Sunday and just work. And, wifey needs her time. The dogs need their time. I don't have kids at the moment, so at this moment I would like to take advantage of not having kids at the moment, but due to, I can't, knock on wood, my wife comes out pregnant, and don't get me wrong, you guys, happiest moment ever, the day when my wife is pregnant, I'll be happy as hell, the day when she is pregnant, fuck you, phone. Anyways, the day when she is pregnant, those hours do come in handy of working 7 days straight, but same time, you guys, the saying goes, work smarter, not harder. So, yeah, I'm not gonna bend over backwards for this company that I work for. At this moment in time, I have no sick time. So I missed a couple of days last week because I was a little sick. And yeah, it takes a toll on your paycheck. And mainly when you don't have days to cover them. And then on top of that, after your 90 days, they don't give you like, oh yeah, well you get 3 days off. Those 3 days you got accumulate them. You gotta accumulate the hours to get the sick time. Unlike a company, if you work straight through the company, you're technically looking at, you know, you're looking at getting sick time off. You're able to get sick time off. You're able to get vacation time also as well. That's the best thing of working through a company, because you get your sick time, and then you get your sick time, and then you get your vacation time. You know, accumulate some hours for at least a good year, and be like, you know what? I want to take my wife out. I want to travel with her out of state. It's not like we've never traveled out of state before. I've been up to Houston, Texas before, and I've been up to Oklahoma. This time around, you guys, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like traveling to Oklahoma anymore. The only reason I will travel to Oklahoma is so that way my wife can see her siblings and her brothers and sisters. That's pretty much it. Other than that, there's no other reason for me to go. Besides me going to Houston, I love Houston, to be honest with you guys. I like Houston so much. Do I mind moving out towards that way? No, I don't mind moving. But at this moment in time, I'm in California. I'm living in California. The best is the best of the best is in California. It is what it is. It may be expensive as all hell, you guys, but at the end of the day, you can't beat California. We have everything here in California. But yeah. But other than that, you guys, that's pretty much it. On my end, I'm just waiting for these interviews to go through. My next interview for this bigger company, I'll put it like this, you guys. The first company I did the interview for is for Best Buy. So Best Buy out in Ontario, California. So I'm hoping that that one goes through, then I should be moving to Ontario, California. If for whatever reason they don't get in contact with me by now, from today, which is Sunday, or you guys are seeing this video right now, it's Monday morning. It's Monday 1:49 in the morning. I'm making this video. And why I make these videos late at night, you guys, is because I work graveyard. I work graveyard at the moment. So, and the other situation, which is why I want to leave this post or this company, is because, my wife is going through some problems, and I would like to support her and be with her around these times, and times that she needs me to be around her. I would like to support her and be next to her and show her support and show her that I'm going to be by her side. But since I am the sole provider at the moment, I have no other choice than staying graveyard at the moment. But if I had another choice, you guys, I would love to leave graveyard and go to daytime. But I already put in the request for them, but I don't see it because people leave, guards leave, and they hire more guards, and those guards that go to daytime, they stay there. So I don't see no potential in moving anytime soon from graveyard to daytime at the moment. But if for whatever reason so the first company I did an interview for is for Best Buy in in Ontario. So that's for asset protection security full time. So yeah, I like it. The pay is good. To be honest with you guys, the pay is good, and they're pretty much overall, you guys, it's Best Buy. You're going through the company. You're minusing the third party or third party security company. You know, you're not going with the party security company. You know, you're going straight to the company. You know, and the second company I have an interview for, which is going to be on the 7th. I mean, it took them, they pushed me like 2 to 3 weeks for me to see someone. Why? I have no clue. Maybe they were had full spots, but they're hiring for Burlington here in Riverside. Well, technically it's like Riverside / Moreno Valley, but yeah. So that's for team lead, not team lead, but team member asset protection. So yeah, so I'll be going for that as well. Now I did apply for that spot, and they said for me to come in for an interview. And why do the plus and that so that connect the workers, the employees that I work for are for at the moment, that you guys can go. But yeah, you guys, that's be my new adventure. My new adventure. If I do get hired for either one of those companies, awesome. You know, 3 years doing security. Some companies I've been through, they treat me right. There's some companies that, you know, I had my, you know, I had my goods. I've had in my past my pros and my cons from working a security company. You know, the best thing of it is I can do whatever the hell I want in the guard shack, and that's when they have internet. The best thing of it, you guys, is the best thing I can say on my end is if there's internet access, in your guard shack, take advantage of it. You get to watch all the movies on YouTube or whatever YouTubers like watching. You can watch anything on Tubi. You can watch everything you want on Hulu, Netflix, Disney Channel. You know, me and my wife right now have been working on a adventure of trying to watch every Avenger movie from the timeline, a time-lapse movie. We're trying to do that, but I think it's going to take a little over a week to watch every single one, on how the timeline is. So yeah, so it's a good time to be doing that at the moment. But anyways, so yeah, you guys, so that is technically where I'm going for at the moment. So if all goes well, from now to this day, which they told me it takes about a whole week for them to find out, if I did get chose for the position, I should be working for Best Buy. It is weekly pay, so that's even a lot better, you know. And yeah, I mean, a lot of other guards that I've spoken to about it, they say why, and why, you guys, I believe what they say why is because they see themselves as being just a security guard, and that's I don't see myself as just being a security guard. You know, I see myself going more advanced, getting up there. You know, there's no room for investment for Overton. You know, there's no room for investment. You know, if there was room for investment, meaning I'm able to go for a supervisor position, like I've been in a supervisor position. I've been in a supervisor position with another company, And when when the positions are, they're not all there, and there's no way of going up, you know, or moving up, you know, you have no choice in staying where you're at. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to move on forward, move up, move to where I want to go to, you know. So if there's a possibility, if there's a possibility, guys, I can move to asset protection, like leaving the security go to asset protection, I will do it, you know. If for whatever reason I do need some extra cash on the side, which I'm gonna end up needing extra cash on the side, then I'll pick up another security company, hopefully towards the area where I'll be moving at. Because Moreno Valley, you guys, I mean, it does have some security companies, but once you start heading out towards more the Inland Empire area, there's more security companies everywhere. They're all scattered everywhere. So yeah, you guys. So that is my. I'm hoping it does happen this year. I'm able to leave Overton Security, and if everything goes well, and I'm able to move out of Overton Security, and I'm able to go into asset protection, even better. I mean, I did do loss prevention for a little bit as well for Ross Distribution Center, but the only thing with Ross Distribution Center, you guys, is it goes through a staffing agency. Most of you guys are like, oh, staffing agencies, they're not bad. Yeah, they're not bad, but where does it give you room to move up anywhere? It doesn't give you the room to move anywhere. And then, well, at least for the most part, for the Ross distribution out here in California, in Paris, California, you gotta be with, I believe you gotta be with the temp agency for an extended amount of time to get in with Ross, and still put in your application in and see if there's even a possibility of getting hired for them. But the pay wasn't bad, you guys. It was $21 an hour, but the responsibilities right there. Technically, you're not allowed to do anything. The camera's always watching you and everything, and I don't know. I understand you guys, but this is my thing, you guys. Us being treated like a security guard, So I wasn't part of loss prevention or anything like that. It's just they have their own security company, but it's a third-party security company going through a staffing agency. So there's no room for investment. There was no room for investment, so I had to come back and go with security again. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, hoping that I'm able to get into Best Buy. If I get in with Best Buy, awesome, because it's through the company. And if I get in with through Burlington, awesome too, because that's through the company as well. They both provide great benefits for me. Well, not just for me and my spouse. So yeah. So with that being said, guys, I'll let you guys go because there's another truck coming in.